Yo, what up, guys? So, the plan today is to continue farming the materials. Right, every season I do 100 runs of a boss, or all the bosses actually. So gonna be Hell Tides and other stuff alongside the Hell Tide. And this one has 5 different zones.
Pardon me, stranger.
Pardon me, stranger. Alright, let's see here. Okay, so this should be relatively straightforward. Yeah, as far as the paladin goes, I am enjoying the paladin. The hammers are very, very strong. And, like, yeah, everything just gets cleared. So that's very strong, very good. Doo-doo-doo.
Now there's a choice cut.
From me, cursed. This pain was meant for.
Damn, I didn't even pop up. Everyone else is doing so much damage. The grotesque deader.
It is done.
It is done.
Fit for a king.
Oh, what did I just get? Oh. Hey, nope.
I can break that down.
Hey. Okay, now I just need to do the other objectives. And as far as the cinders go, seems like I need to get 1,250 cinders because I need to open, or rather, I want to open 5 mystery chests. So that's 250 cinders multiplied by 5. That's 1,250 cinders. And with the paladin, it's actually really easy to do that, because the clear is absolutely insane. Like, no problem. No problem clearing. Okay, I just need to slay demons, and that's everything here. Very nice. Your pain. Okay. Let's go here. Easy mode.
You saved my life. Alright, give me that living steel, baby. What is happening? Oh, it gives way to their champion. Alright, moving on. Okay, where's the chest? Oh, it's all the way over there. Okay, I will actually probably get to 250 cinders by the time I walk all the way over there. Let's see. Alright, just 6 more cinders. And I'm not even halfway there. Alright, there it is.
That'll cough up like any other.
Alright. Alright, and the rest of these are up here. Okay. So, if there is one thing that is not as nice about the Paladin, or at least this build, is that you do get interrupted very easily when opening chests and stuff. So you have to like clear everything, and sometimes the mobs they come on off screen, and they interrupt you. Like, not the greatest experience. All right, actually, let's do the Duriel summon. Oh, actually, this is a good idea. Whoops.
It is done.
Oh, my inventory is full. Okay. All right, 6 malignant hearts. A lot of malignant hearts in order to do Varshan. Not good. But you know, that just means more farming, and that's it. Alright, back to the Duriel ritual, baby. Oh, okay. All right. Oh, there's actually regular whisper items here too. That's okay. I do need to farm 750 more aberrant cinders. I already opened up 2 chests, which was 500 cinders. Alright. And I need to slay the cultists, which are actually quite rare this season. I don't know why. Maybe because of the Duriel invasion. A lot of the stuff that he summons isn't actually like hell related. It's all bug related. So just have to deal with it, I guess. And actually, that is something that I will skip out on doing as far as Grim Favor, because it's just better to farm straight up other whispers. Alright, I just need one cinder and I can open up that chest. Got it. Boom, baby. So actually in this Arbiter form, your evade becomes like a weird floaty thing. Oh yeah, see, like you can just float through obstacles like that. That was just an evade, not even the falling star teleport. Like that is kind of a little bit weird, but it is cool. Like you can float through doors and stuff, which is very nice. Alright. Champion of Evil. Dune Pounder eliminated. Okay, I just need 500 more cinders because I have 2 chests left open. Not bad. Dunsky.
It is done.
Fit for a king.
Fit for king. Alright, let's go here. Alright, the cultists. Why are they rare? Yeah, see that they come in little packs of 3. What I need to do is that one event where they're like summoning the Helltide Commander. There's a lot of them there. Oh. Simon says 1, 2. Okay, okay. 1, 2, 3. Yo, Stash! Yo, what up, guy? 2, 3, 4. Hold on, 1 second. This is taking all of my brain power. You stream on YouTube exclusively? No. So I do have a Twitch stream, and I actually dual stream YouTube as well. So I have a horizontal one. And whoops. So I do have a horizontal one, but I also have a Twitch stream as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no! Hold on, I'm failing this. Can't remember. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I should get this one. 1, 2, 3. Alright. That took a lot more effort than necessary. Yo, Mortal Wish! Thanks for the follow, good sir! Josh says, I've been thinking about streaming Diablo myself. Just wondering how hard it is to make any money. So, yeah, I mean, when it comes to YouTube, there are monetization requirements. So like before you can make any money, you need like a minimum level of, I guess, like audience, I guess you could say, before they start even paying you out. So yeah, when it comes to my YouTube money income, it's enough to fill an ashtray. Let's just say that, okay? It's not a lot. Yo, government! Yo, what up, guy? How you doing, good sir? Government says no. Yeah, no. I mean, if you're saying no because I don't make a lot of money, yeah, that's just the way it is. But yeah, so when it comes to YouTube, right? You have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch time hours on your channel before you're even able to be monetized, right? And I managed to hit that, but even then, like, I just haven't been able to sustain, because I mean it is like a lot of work, for sure. Stash says, I was thinking more about Twitch, because like you said, YouTube has the monetization. Right, yeah, so Twitch also has monetization requirements as well. So before they start paying you money, you have to meet a minimum threshold. And actually, on my Twitch channel, I actually haven't even hit that minimum threshold. Because, I mean, I'll say it's a lot easier to hit that minimum threshold on Twitch than it is on YouTube, but like live streaming is just kind of a different beast altogether, mainly because like when you're live, like that's when you're on, and then when you're not live, you're not on, so you have like a lot of pressure to stay on and essentially build a routine. And there is like this concept of discovery. So when talking about content creation, right, discovery is like, oh, how do people find you and your stream? And YouTube does a lot better, like has a lot more tools to help connect people who want to watch your content with people that actually, or with the people that are making the content, right? Twitch doesn't really have many tools that allow you to make that connection. So that's something to think about. Generally, the tip is that live streaming is almost like the last step in order to monetize like your audience. So the conventional wisdom here is you build an audience elsewhere, and then you essentially try to bring whatever you have to YouTube, or sorry, to live streaming, and then you kind of make money off of the super chats or the Twitch subscriptions or whatever. Yeah. Government says doing great. I hope everything's going well. Oh yeah. I'm just playing. I'm enjoying the new Paladin. It's a sick class. I have been enjoying this guy. And I'm gonna make my videos for the season.
Slow. My candle joins the sun. And
Yeah.
I shall be
78 the funds. Yo, what up, guy? How you doing, good sir? Yeah. But yeah, for Twitch, I'm not even monetized. So like when you're not monetized, you don't even have the subscribe button on the channel. So for Twitch, the two main things that you have to overcome is the number of followers. I think you need a minimum of like 40 followers or something, or 50 followers. And also, I guess like on 4 different streams, and they actually lowered this requirement as well. On 4 different streams, you need to average something like 3 viewers or something. So yeah, I don't have the average number of viewers. I think I have the followers. There's a couple other requirements as well, like minimum number of hours streamed and number of days streamed or something. But yeah, those are the easy ones as far as like consistency goes. For the getting the audience to watch your Twitch stream is what is the hard part about it. Juan says, I'm doing good, man. Farming the divine rep AFK. Oh, snap. So you're AFK watching my stream. You're AFK in the game to watch my stream. I appreciate that. That is very, very interesting. I am not AFKing, as you can see. Yeah, I gotta get the divine rep up before they patch it tomorrow. Oh yeah, I mean I think I hit the max divine rep. I don't really have a desire to farm a lot of the chests, the infinite repeatable grind chest. That said, I had a rough idea of all of this. You're assuring me if all my concerns, I'll just have to go back to my day job. Yeah, so when it comes to being a content creator, like, yeah, you're gonna have to, you shouldn't quit and then do content creation, you should do it as a side hustle first. See how good your ideas are, see how good your execution is, and if you're able to, like, you know, be funny, attract an audience or whatever, then that is something that might blow up, right? And then you can decide. But I wouldn't like quit first and then do content creation. Do it at the same time, because when it comes to something like a decision like that, you, like, for the first, I would say, like, few weeks, you're learning and getting through all the BS stuff that no one really ever really talks about. And once you get through those, then you kind of get into a groove of, okay, I'm now regularly making videos and all of that stuff. And do I enjoy making videos and coming up with ideas and writing a script and stuff like that? But that's more of the YouTube video creation instead of being a streamer. So Han says, I've been watching your videos since the beginning of D4. Good stuff. I appreciate that, good sir. Yeah. So yeah, and part of the idea of cultivating an audience elsewhere first and then doing Twitch afterwards, like bringing an audience to Twitch, is because of the concept that I sort of alluded to a little bit earlier, where when you're live, that's when you're on, right? And then when you're offline, you're not really reaching out to anybody, and like you're not really, like, nothing's working for you in terms of growing your audience or whatever. So for me, right, I make YouTube videos and I upload them. That is a real benefit because a video means that you're on 24/7. So even if you're not actually live, your videos are still working for you, just being published out there. And that's why it's recommended that you do something else besides just straight up live streaming. Yeah, live streaming is kind of like quote unquote low effort because you just click the button, you're live, you play the game, you do a little bit of commentary or whatever, and then you're off, and like there's no other work that you have to do. But that is like the downside, is like you just have to be on. Like you're only on when you're live. No one really watches live stream VODs at all. So, alright, I can't do that guy. So I'm done with the Helltide.
How can I help?
Alright, what do we got? Ooh, 37 minutes, 17 minutes. Alright. We're doing some Nightmare Dungeon, boys! Yeah, so as far as Asmodan Rep 5, I don't have Asmodan Rep 5. Yeah, like I think I'm at a power level where I can do all the content that I want to do, right? Which is just farming. I don't really have an interest in doing the tower or doing the leaderboard or whatever. So that is what I play the game for, is to farm. How many Paragon points do you have? I am Paragon level 211. So I'm guessing I have something around there. Yeah, I know that like some of the seasonal journey gives you Paragon points. I haven't done all of them, But I'm not counting all of them either.
My savior
My savior.
wouldn't have made it without you.
Oh, no, I clicked on that, but I was not looking for an event to do. Okay. The Nightmare Dungeons offer me nothing. Alright. Here we go, boy. Alright. Easy mode. Let's do the next one. Oh, this is more Animus. Ooh, 2-star chest armor. Not an upgrade. Plus, I mean, I need the mythic uniques anyways, so. Bolfy! Yo, what up, guy? How you doing, good sir? Oh, it's been a while. Bolfy says, imagine this game with D2 items. What's up, brother, man? Oh, not much. Just farming it out. Yeah, I mean, this game does have D2 items. What do you mean? There's the Herald of Zakarum in this game now that the Pally's out. That item's from Diablo 2. How's the Pally? Oh, the Pally's actually pretty awesome. I don't know if it's just because like it's the new class, so the new class is always overpowered, and you know, the same thing with the Spiritborn, right? When the Spiritborn was released, it was like the strongest class. And yeah, I can't really tell if it's from that, but yeah, it's definitely the strongest class right now. And the Blessed Hammers is nice. Right, I think there's like Zeal or something. I did do a little bit. I didn't do too much experimentation, but the hammers are cool. Though the blessed hammer here is closer to the Diablo 3 version than the Diablo 2 version because they follow you around. Yeah, versus like in Diablo 2, the hammers, like once you cast them, they follow their own trajectory. But in Diablo 3, they changed that so the hammers follow you around. So it's more ball lightning esque, or right, yeah, ball lightning esque. Which I mean makes it so that you clear things way faster for sure. So yeah, Buffy says I like how the hammers follow you. That's sick. Yeah, it's pretty convenient.
You can still use these.
All right, what do we got? 49 minutes, 59 minutes, baby. Wolf says, haven't played D4's either expansion. Can I see your gear? Oh, yeah. So I have a Godslayer crown, a legendary that has Arbiter duration and faith per second, another legendary glove, and then, I have Herald's Morningstar, which boosts my blessed hammer a lot, and then on lucky hits, I can spawn another hammer as well, which is nice. I have this amulet that increases damage. I have the Ring of Solace Skies, and Argent Veil. So right here, right, when I'm in Arbiter form, whenever I evade, I cast a random equipped core skill, and that's my hammer. And then also, I do extra damage, and then I have a legendary shield. So yeah, so like when I'm invading, I actually spawn more hammers while I evade. So it's pretty good. Yeah. So yeah. Oh, so an arbiter form, right? I can like go through some weird things. It's pretty crazy. Like right here, right? I can travel through walls because I'm in the arbiter form, and I've never experienced that before. Like that's just a regular evade. That's not even a teleport. So I was like, whoa, what was going on? Yeah, so but it does follow teleport rules, I guess, a little bit. But like, yeah, I can't like teleport past a closed space or whatever. So yeah. Dash asks, do you always play alone, or is there value in finding groups? So when it comes to group play, I mean, the main benefit is that you're playing with friends, right? But when it comes to loot itself, I think you do get a boost in XP and you get more loot as well. I know that's definitely true if you're doing bosses in a group, for sure. The the boss ladder bosses. You get more loot that way. But yeah, so the main reason I'm mainly playing by myself is because of the YouTube videos. So I'm farming with making a YouTube video in mind. So right now, like, you might just see that I'm just playing, but I'm taking notes the whole time. So every time I do like a new nightmare dungeon or whatever, like you'll see that. Or rather, I'm taking a note like, oh, okay, this is my third nightmare dungeon of the day, and I am highlighting stuff that I want to highlight. So if like I get a mythic unique or whatever, I'll definitely be highlighting that as far as like my notes go. But yeah, everything that I normally do on a live stream, it's always constantly working towards a video. So from a content creator perspective, right? My number one sort of goal in mind is like this should contribute to a YouTube video in some way. So the YouTube videos that I'm making, and I make this every season, is mainly boss farming videos. So I do like 100 Duriels and 100 Lord's Ears, and I do 100 Beast Nice. And when I do those, I am recording all of the footage and I edit them together and I just make a video, right? So the stuff that I'm doing now is contributing towards getting the 1200 like living steel or the 1200 distilled fears in order to do 100 runs. And yeah, I also put a lot of statistics in my videos, so that's kind of partially the reason why I play alone, is because of the stats. So I'm like, oh, in order to farm 1200 distilled fears, I did X amount of nightmare dungeons, and they took an average of this amount of time and stuff like that. So I like doing those calculations together and putting in the video. So yeah, if I play in groups, it does distort those numbers a little bit, and I don't really like that. Hipster Mike, yo, what up, guy? How you doing, good sir? Hammered in for the win. Oh yeah, that's right. Hammered in, baby. All right, what do we got here? Yeah, like last season, I actually did 100. I did 100 Astaroth runs, and that took me all season. I think like that was like I poured like 500 hours into that video, because I'm like, okay, I'll do. I'm not gonna do 100 Astaroth runs this season though. That's too much. Any Trickster Nightmare Dungeons yet? No, I have not run into any of those. At all. So yeah, actually I'll just do the Nightmare Dungeons and make it easy. I'll do Hell Tides and the Nightmare Dungeons, because I do need the Distilled Fears as well. And I'm sort of getting the Malignant Hearts at the same time from double dipping, so that's fine. helps to know how many chests I need to open to get good loot. Yeah, I mean, part of it is that, I mean, I've been doing, I think I have like, what, it's season 11 now, so I think I have like 9 or maybe 10 like Duriel running videos. Because I do one for each season, right? And for a lot, like I kept repeating it because for a long time, every season they kept changing the way the mythic unique drops, right? They changed the formula for that, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll just test it out and see, and it's and we'll see how that goes. And I mean, some people maybe find value in it, but yeah. Yeah, but generally speaking, I find if I'm unlucky, 100 runs doesn't drop a mythic unique. I actually usually find one mythic unique and 100 runs, which is kind of weird because like a lot of the comments that I get, they're all saying, "Oh, I did 300 runs and there was no mythic unique at all." I'm just like, oh, that's really unlucky. I don't think I've ever done 300 boss runs of anything and didn't find a mythic unique. Like even when I did the 100 Astaroths, I found a mythic in there. Though that the mythic didn't actually come from the boss itself. It actually came from the seasonal mechanic, which I thought was kind of funny. So yeah, if it wasn't for the seasonal mechanic, then I would have spent 500 hours doing Astaroth runs with no mythic unique whatsoever, and that would have been kind of funny. Okay. All right. Another nightmare dungeon, baby. 1% drop rate doesn't mean you're going to get it in 100 runs. It means you have 1 in 100 chances every single run. Oh yeah, sure. I mean, and I put some statistics in there in some of my videos before, talking about that, and like like you kind of run into two things. One, if you make your videos like too mathy, then like it actually turns people off. And I see that in the statistics, so like I now like I sprinkle them out, and sometimes I didn't even include it at all. And then two is like you get people that just disagree and they don't understand the statistical probabilities of what you're really saying, and so they're like, you're wrong. It like there's no way you can do 100 runs and not get anything. And I'm just like, yeah, you just don't know what you're talking about. Well, he says, GG brother, good luck, happy hunting. All right, good sir, I'll catch you later. Have a good one.
has been
Wait, what
killed.
is this?
Now that that's done, I could.
Oh, that's the Herodic equipment thing. Oh, that looks like a sorceress orb with a shield. That's very, very round. Alright, what do we got? Slay all enemies.
Don't tell me to hurry.
Oi! You trying to steal from us? Ah, yes. Those thieves. Where are these bandit captains at? Boy! There's one. Boom! You just got smacked upside the head with a hammer. You know, I will say the cinematic trailer for Lord of Hatred was very, very cool. Okay, it showcased like kind of like 4 parts of the Paladin, which was really, really cool. And also, like Diablo, like all 3 brothers now have like an expansion, which is kind of cool. Because Diablo, well, okay, what I said wasn't exactly true. Because Diablo's like the titular character, and that like has his own game. And then Diablo 2 had Lord of Destruction, which is Baal. And that's cool. Right? And he got his own expansion. And now Lord of Hatred is getting his own expansion. Which, you know, it's cool. But as far as the cinematic goes, like yeah, they showcase like the sword, slashing the demons. And then there was the blessed hammer. And that was really cool. Like it was just generating it out of nowhere. Whoa. Hello goblins, baby. Oh man, 4-star pants. Damn. What do we get here? 4-star pants. Strength, maximum life, fortify generation. Yeah, I'll keep that for sure. Yeah, I'll just put it in here for now though. I don't want to spend my time going through all of the items and leveling them up and doing all of that. I'll just continue to farm. Nope. Shadow resist is something that I'm not looking for. Boom, baby. Yeah, so and then yeah, going back to the cinematic, they showed the blessed hammer, which was cool. It was he was like just generating it out of light, and then he just threw it and it did the little spinny thing. That was really cool. And then the blessed shield, that was cool. The blessed shield was something from Diablo 3, the Crusader. The Diablo 2 didn't really have a blessed shield ability like that. The biggest thing that they did with blessed shield was like empowering your shield and also like smiting with it, which was a melee attack. And then at the very end, he made like the whole trident spear out of lightning and light, and that was really cool. So yeah, it was a good, simple cinematic. You didn't need it. You didn't need to know much about what was going on to appreciate it. So that's why it was a good one.
You want blood spilled and bones broken. Variana's your girl.
Oh, fresh meat! Ah, he killed you before you can even finish the sentence. The 2-word sentence. That's the power of the hammers, baby.
Don't
Alright,
ruin all that.
okay. Altide, baby. Alright, what do we got? Cinders, cultists. Oh my god. Okay, cultists it is. I am probably not even gonna finish this cultist one unless there's a event that has a bunch of them. 'Cause yeah, this one takes a long time to complete for whatever reason. I have zero idea why. Alright, here we go. Baneful Hearts. Yeah. And that's what just happened is the main downside of playing a paladin. You don't have any like minions or anything that essentially protects you from interacting with objects. So you get interrupted all the time. All the time.
Not me. My sister will finish you.
Alright. Dario has been slain. The grotesque debtor. I wish they would make that go faster. Rather than forcing me to like wait around. Ooh. Am I gonna get interrupted? Nope. Nope. Mouse Hunter! Yo, what up, guy?
It is done.
How you doing, good sir? Yo, it's been a while.
That looks worn. I don't ruin all that work.
You playing Diablo 4? Yes. Yeah, you couldn't resist the paladin. I remember it wasn't that long ago when in the chat it was a regular thing. It was a regular question. That question being, where was the paladin? They should have had a paladin class. And their prayers have been answered. Yeah, the paladin's cool. I think overall though, I think I might like the sorceress better. Though they did nerf the teleports a little bit, so now you have to use the Oculus in order to teleport like a crazy amount. So I guess that's something to think about. All right. Oh, are these all? Oh no, these are not cultists. Boom, baby. Mouse is, but it's not real D2 LOD1, sir. Wait, what are you saying? That Lord of Hatred is not like Lord of Destruction? Or I actually don't know what you're saying. Oh, it's not a real paladin? What do you mean? You got the blessed hammer. I think there's a zeal ability here. Right? Blessed shield is something that actually came from Diablo 3, which I thought blessed shield and doing the Captain America build from Diablo 3 was worth bringing over. Like that's a cool build for sure.
Carving meat from bone is my
Right.
specialty.
Like Zeal is from Diablo 2. Blessed Hammer is Diablo 2, and that came through in Diablo 3. I was saying like, yeah, the hammers following you thing is definitely a D3 style Blessed Hammer over Diablo 2. But that's fine. I mean I don't mind that too much. What? Oh. Right, and you have some of the auras still, right? Like Fanaticism aura, passive. Spending faith emanates power from you, granting you and your allies attack speed and critical strike chance. So it's not like the same aura where, like, you have if you're playing a necromancer and you have like the concentration aura, and every single mob that's in range gets this same graphic. Like, okay, okay. Diablo 4 doesn't do that, but honestly, I would argue that Diablo 4 doesn't need to do that. All right. The Fanaticism aura with like the red thing going around, and then my mercenary also has a red sort of aura thing going around. You don't need that. You don't need that. All right. Like, there are some things that the Diablo 2 Paladin has, but not all of it was good.
This is what you asked for.
But why not? Make it fun? Okay. Like, the sound effects and stuff? Okay, sure. Like, you can do the sound effect, I guess. But it doesn't add anything to the experience. Like, why?
That's a bribe cutting.
Like, that just adds visual pollution, which is a real thing, alright? Like, I played Lost Ark, and if you enable everyone's oh. Yeah, like if you add everyone's or enable everyone's like what is it, spell effects and stuff, like you literally cannot see what's going on. Right? Like, we do not need the visual pollution here. I think Blizzard made the right choice.
Carving meat from bone is my specialty.
Yeah.
You saved my life.
Yeah, and then Sasha said it would crash my PlayStation. Yeah, I think it will probably would as well. Actually, I think Diablo D2R is on consoles, but I think the graphics are actually a lot more gentle than something like Diablo 4 is. Because I could do like super high resolution textures on D2R on my 3080, and that it ran like no problem. But the 3080 on Diablo 4, the super high resolution textures, I didn't have enough VRAM for it. So that's partially the reason why I upgraded my computer, was so I can get the best looking game, and which I can actually see the difference, but also at the same time be able to multi-stream. 3080 couldn't handle the multi-streaming. Sash says, I play the Necromancer and I think I pollute the screen too much as it is. Oh, well, you see your own minions, no problem. But if you're in a group, the minions are very, very like translucent, are almost invisible. So other players can't really see it. Like, they can sort of tell that it's there, but they're mostly invisible and not really bothersome at all. What GPU do you have? Oh, I shelled out the big bucks. Okay, I have a 5090 Astral. All right. Yeah. Yeah. If you want to see the computer that I have, I do have an Amazon link in my description that like shows all the components that I have. So yeah. So I'm not gonna be upgrading my computer for a while. I might upgrade the monitors that I have, but yeah, like the main reason why I went for the 5090 is because I read that it has 3 encoder chips on it. I'm like, okay, that can handle any sort of multi-streaming thing, no problem. I'm pretty sure like the 5080 could have done it because it has 2 encoder chips. But I'm like, nah, I'll just get future-proofed, and that was fine. Plus, it's not like I had much of a choice anyways because I got this 5090 at the beginning when it was first released, and there wasn't a lot of stock at all for the 5000 series. Like I was like refreshing all the screens and stuff, trying to find one. And this was the one that I managed to get. I got a 4090 Asus Strix, but not a streamer. Oh yeah, I mean, the 4090 is good. Like with the VRAM and everything, like you get all the good textures and stuff too. So, yeah. Plus it actually makes my video editing very, very smooth. I do not encounter any lag whatsoever at all. So I would say that's super nice.
Come back if you need the forge.
Alright, back to the Nightmare Dungeons, baby. Mouse says, cache right takes it away, right? Wait, what are you talking about? I'm Ultra. Yeah, I'm not sure. AMD cache. Wait, hold on. What are we talking about? Sash says he's wasted. I don't know. I mean, maybe, but I have no idea. I mean, yeah, I actually don't know what we're talking about. The core cache? Well, yeah, but like, what do you mean takes it away? Like the X3D chips have a lot of L3 cache. Yes, that is true. But why are we talking about the L3 cache? I'm just tired. Yeah. That's all good. Get some sleep. The lag is talking from you lagging out. Oh. I think my... It says that my connection is excellent. I don't know. Seems fine. But you know, it's all good. The Neath Irons. Alright. Here we go. Oh, I'm already in the Forsaken Quarry. Stash, I wish I was. You know. You gotta be careful what you wish for, okay? Because wasted can mean multiple things. You definitely don't want to be wasted in GTA 5, alright? Because that means you dead. Like, there's a meme where your character just dies and then it comes up wasted. Not good. No, waste like drinking. Oh, no, I know what he meant. I'm just saying, you gotta be careful with the words, because you could easily have multiple definitions. That's just, kid goes to bed in 30 minutes, then I get to play Diablo. Ah, very nice. Ah, yeah, boy. Oh wait, was that lag? Maybe I am lagging. I have no idea.
Good get for you.
Ah, boom, baby. Oh yeah, you rise out of the ground just to die. Mr. Lucas! Yo, what up, guy? How you doing, good sir? What is up?
No!
Bless you. You're a saint.
How you doing, man? It's been a while. Yes, it has. Yes, it has. But you know, here I'm just playing the new Crusader and making my videos.
Wouldn't have made it without you.
Yeah, So the new season is out, and I'm probably gonna make my Lord Zir video first. Maybe I might actually get more living steel, but I doubt it. The exquisite bloods are the easiest to get now, ever since they made that change, which I am thankful that they made that change. So Lucas says, wait, is this a new class? It's been a minute since the last time I played. Yeah, so what the class that you're seeing right now is the Paladin. They just released it with the new Season 11 last Thursday. And yeah, so what you're seeing is a Blessed Hammer build. For sure, baby. Let me guess, you one tapping Lord Zero. I haven't actually done Lord Zero this season yet. I'm just farming all of the all of the materials so I can do that. But yeah, so at the Game Awards, which was last Thursday, they announced the Diablo 4 second expansion, which is called Lord of Hatred. Right, so we got Vessel of Hatred last year, and now we have Lord of Hatred this upcoming year in 2026. April 2026 is Lord of Hatred, where we actually, I guess, fight Mephisto. And as part of it, if you pre-order Lord of Hatred, then you get early access to the Paladin. Spiritborn still OP because I remember how busted they were. Oh yeah, but that was only for the Vessel of Hatred first season. They nerfed it, and then they kind of bounced up and down a little bit. But I think last season they were top, and I think the Paladin is really strong right now. But yeah, so with Lord of Hatred, if you pre-order, then you can play the Paladin right now. And they're going to be releasing a second class in April for Lord of Hatred. They haven't announced any details there, but we'll be finding out in the coming months. Lord of Hatred, interesting. I want to get back, but never get the time to actually turn my console on. Yes. Real life responsibilities. Oh, I'm just going back and forth. And as far as the Nightmare Dungeons go,
Cold. So
cold. So cold. For sure. But I'm happy to see you still grinding as usual. Yeah. I mean, I was pretty close to actually playing PoE 2 for this season. I had a friend that was planning on playing PoE 2,
That'll come up.
and I was like, okay, yeah, sure, I'll play, but I have to see what Diablo 4 announces first, because the developers have been saying, oh yeah, like everyone should watch the Game Awards. Like definitely making it very obvious that they're making an announcement, but didn't actually tell us what the announcement was. And then when they announced the Crusader, or sorry, the Paladin, I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to be playing this. And so I actually chose Diablo 4 over Path of Exile 2 with a friend as well. So... so what is his class focus on the Paragon? Focusing on strength, I assume? Yeah, the main stat is strength, so that's what increases your skill damage and stuff like that for the Paragon. So that is the stat that you want the most. Yeah, but I am looking forward to the Lord Hatred, even though there's not many details out. There is a revamped end game, I guess, again. But like for expansion level work, like that is very important. It seems like, you know, when Loot Reborn, the season of Loot Reborn came out, that was something that I guess they planned for an expansion, but they were like, we need to make the game fun now, and so they did it for season 4. And so when Vessel of Hatred came out, like there was a few things that were included, but it seems like they shifted their plans around in order to make the game fun now to keep the player base, which I think is the right decision for sure. Yeah. But now, like, now that they got some breathing room, I'm excited to see what they have. They're bringing back the cube. We get the Horadric cube. We also get this talisman, which you can get set bonuses from it now. And I think separating out, like, one of the consistent sort of things that come up in the chat is, oh, they should bring back set items. And I say, you know, set items, there's a lot of work to make that work. So they separated out set items for this talisman thing, which seems like charms. And if you get like the right combination of charms, you get like a bonus affixes or whatever. And I think that's a much better implementation than actually having green items. So... Wanderlust asks, oh, yo, what up, guy? Where'd you get all these details? The Game Awards? So there was the Game Awards announcement, but that's not where I got all of my details. There was a blog post that was posted on the official Blizzard website that kind of goes through each of the new features that they were adding in. And then, and so I'm just remembering the details from what I've read in the blog post. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of changes, which is really good. The reason why I stopped playing D4 was because of lack of content, but coming back to it now, there's more content. I'm actually excited. Yeah, the end game changes. I look forward to hearing more details about that. One of the main things that they kind of announced was war plans, which was, I guess, like an end game progression system. So, honestly, it sounds like a skill tree for the end game, which is very similar to the Atlas for PoE 2. Right, where you can choose to juice like, so like you open up your war plans and you're like, okay, I want to focus on nightmare dungeons, so I'm gonna juice those using the war plans, so that way nightmare dungeons are more rewarding or something. And like for all the different pieces of the end game, you can do that. Yeah. Or I want to focus on Inferno Hordes, and so I'm gonna use the war plans to boost those. That's what it sounds like.
We need the force.
There are some like assumptions that I'm making, but that's what it seems like. They're also adding fishing in the game, like not like tower or the pit leaderboard fishing for a good map in order to do the fastest time, but like old fashioned World of Warcraft fishing where you cast a pole, you wait a while, and then you reel it in for a fish. Okay, I guess that's something that they announced. If I wanted to try and put the most positive spin on it, I can. All I would say is that they're experimenting, I guess. But yeah, like fishing is an MMO thing more rather than a ARPG thing. So. Lucas asks, is the pit still relevant? Those were insane for power leveling. Yes, the pit is still a thing. So you, I think it's actually still the best for leveling actually. So you can still do that. So in this season, they're introducing something called the tower, which is the second iteration of the leaderboard. So they're actually going to bring back the leaderboard, and the tower doesn't have any loot in it at all. You're just purely doing it for the competition. It is in the beta, but they're revamping it, and they're really being really deliberate on what they are, how they're implementing it. And in the campfire chat, they're saying that the pit and the tower, like they needed to make the first step of splitting out the tower because, or the pit from being a leaderboard, because there's some things that they want the pit to be able to do. Like you can't really, if like the pit remains the leaderboard kind of activity, then they can't do cool things like have a goblin level or anything like that in the pit. And so it limits kind of that design space. So they introduced the tower, which is for the competitive aspect of it, and now they have more freedom to make the pit more fun with wacky ideas because there's no competitive aspect to it now, right? Kind of like imagine trying to become top of the unofficial leaderboard and you run into a goblin level. And it's like, okay, yeah, you technically did the max pit in like 30 seconds, but you got a goblin level. Does that really count? And yeah, so like it's not really suited for competition, or at least the stuff that they said that they want to do for the pit. Vanilla says Blizzard has to inject WoW everywhere. Wish they leave Diablo alone in that regard. Yeah, I mean, I think, you know, once they have released Diablo 4, like when Diablo 4 was in development, I think there was a lot of confusion about the direction of the game, because like the whole open world thing and the world bosses and then they introduced the what is it, the Citadel, the raid, which is like sort of like a raid that requires multiple people and stuff like that. That is like a bit of confusion, but yeah, I don't really understand the fishing. Lucas says, I totally agree on introducing the ladder though. Yeah, I think the ladder is fine. But the revamped endgame is something that I wish, or rather, not really revamped endgame, but the itemization. I know that they did a huge improvement on the itemization, but they need to still get it. They still need they still need to work on that. I think Diablo 2 is actually still the best game when it comes to the pacing of the rewards when it comes to items, right? I mean, I played PoE 2. That is like kind of okay. I don't really like the idea of like going all in on the trading, you know, and it's like expected for you to skip a lot of activities because you can get it much easier through trading. Like, and I mean, I think that's fine for some things, but like you can literally just look up the marketplace the whole time, and that'll be your whole PoE 2 experience, which I think is a problem in of itself, right? Maybe it's a curse problem. I'm not 100% sure, but it is what it is. Who says, I'm sorry for asking you instead of Googling, but did they bring out new mythics? No new mythic items, but they did change some of them. So yeah, and don't worry about the Googling. Like, bro, I don't have that many viewers, so like, yeah, we can totally have this one-on-one conversation, no problem. All right, it's not like I'm getting asked the same question a million times because I don't have viewers. But yeah, so in this season they did change the Melted Heart to be a much better mythic unique, because last season they added this seasonal power that was basically like a mana shield, right? Where you got a lot of toughness from essentially having your mana be your health, and you got a whole bunch of mana regen as a part of that deal. So they changed the Melted Heart to work like that now, where it's your resource is your life pool, and you get like a whole bunch of resource regen as a part of it. And that's a new mythic unique. Or rather, that's a revamped mythic unique. Not necessarily new. Oh, gotcha. I know the Shroud of False Death is new, and some helmet too. I'm not quite sure what the name is. Oh, yeah. So Air of Perdition is the helmet, but those have been in the game for a while. So I guess I am not exactly sure your frame of reference of when you've last played. I should probably ask that. But yes, the Shroud of False Death is something that's like relatively new. That like if the chest that you were looking at the whole time when you were playing was Tyrael's Might, and like that was included in every build, then yeah, Shroud of False Death is a new ability, or sorry, new mythic unique. Air of Perdition is also new as well, but those are the new ones. They didn't introduce anything else really. Melted Heart used to be something I used for movement speed since it had a lot of movement. Yeah, I mean, I haven't taken a close look at the revamped stats on Melted Heart, but yeah, I think that there are going to be some builds that might use that now, maybe for the sorceress, but I'm not 100% sure. The last time was probably the season right after the Spiritborn. Not actually sure. Yeah, I actually don't remember what season Shroud of False Death and Air of Perdition were introduced as mythic uniques. That might have been actually part of the part of the expansion itself, though. I don't actually fully remember. I do not remember. Me too, but when they get introduced last time, I stopped playing pretty much. Oh yeah, I mean, the expansion always generates new excitement, and that's pretty cool. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to hear more details about what they're including. Like revamped endgame sounds really fun. I mean, I've been doing a lot of the boss ladders. It'd be pretty cool to make more D2 style videos where like I choose an area and I can actually do a whole bunch of runs of that and make a video about it over like just farming the material for boss runs over and over and over again. But we'll see. So your class, the class you're using right now uses a weapon and a shield? Yes. It is a weapon and shield class. Like you can see that right there. Yeah, and there's actually some builds that require a shield. So for the paladin, there is an ability where you throw your shield and you require a shield to do that. So that was mainly coming from the Crusader in Diablo 3, the Captain America kind of ability. But I mean, it was really cool, so they should have brought it for Diablo 4, and I'm glad that they did. Yeah, like honestly, if I was in a meeting at Blizzard about the Paladin, and like I don't think I would even be able to argue why they shouldn't include that. Like there's not really any other ability that they should be implementing over the shield throwing, because it looks cool, it feels good. Like what more could you want?
Locked.
Kind of giving me Barb vibes, except the new class doesn't have 4 weapons. Oh yeah, no 4 weapons. Yeah, like it does have like a teleport leap thing, but like it's kind of weird too, because when you're in this arbiter form, your evade lets you like go through like walls and stuff, which is kind of weird. Like I just showed you there, right? Like I just leaped down from the ledge. Yeah, barbarians can't do that. They have to use a leap ability to do that. But the paladin's like, whoa, okay, very interesting. But you can only do that while you're in this arbiter form.
I beg you.
Help! Boom, baby! Every class should have that, but Sorcerer's Teleport is still better in my opinion. Yeah, I think the teleport is the best. I mean, the what is it? The paladin kind of does have a teleport, the falling star. So it is a little bit slower, but it does let you travel through, travel a long distance, like right here, right? If I wanted to travel into the corner, I can do that. Yeah. So, yeah, still better than like kind of a leap, but yeah, this arbiter form is kind of weird because it lets you do that with the evade. Yeah, not as good as a sorcerer's teleport though. I wonder if the next new class will be a caster, priest maybe, cleric. Lightning spear, that was absolute cinema. Oh yeah, the cinematic was pretty good. I will have to say so myself. The new class is probably not going to be a cleric, especially now, like having two holy classes in the same expansion, especially when we're not even going to Westmarch or any sort of holy place like that. I highly doubt it. It almost feels like, and you can actually see in the announcement of the second class that there is a silhouette of the other class looming in the distance. It's like a very very dark silhouette, and it almost feels like it's like a demon hunter, maybe an Amazon style class, but I'm not sure. Yeah, like, yeah, because the paladin is filling a really like a very vacant role of the sword and board kind of class, because no other class did that, right? And so I think from a design perspective, they want to do that. They want to incorporate a class where it's missing a void. So, like, we don't, like, I mean, we kind of have, I guess, the rogue, which is sort of a ranged class, but it's also like a melee thief kind of class. The demon hunter and the Amazon, they share like a big space of just being like a dedicated ranged class with like the crossbows and stuff. So maybe it might be too close to the rogue, but yeah, you can judge. You can take a look at the silhouette and judge for yourself. So probably it's something evil, since there's already a holy type class. They need to balance it. Yeah, like that's kind of where I'm thinking. Wonders less saying it's filling the role of how Barb would be if it wasn't always gimped. Well, no. So I'll say like Barb is like the dual wielding kind of like class, right? It has a 4 weapon slots. It's not really like a defensive class. Certainly not like the paladin is. You know what I mean? So I would not say the paladin and the barbarian fill the same sort of fantasy. I guess that's really what I'm saying, is the fantasy. Yeah, because like, I mean, yeah, Barb and Paladin share like the melee, like they're both melee, I guess. But that doesn't mean that they're sharing the same space, I would say. And Rogue is kind of melee too, a little bit, but Rogue feels a lot different than Barbarian. But there are like some melee builds with the Rogue. Hmm. I play Flurry Rogue, crazy melee fun. Ah, yeah, boy. Yeah, see, like that teleport wasn't bad. Alright, that teleport wasn't bad. Except it wasn't a teleport, it was a falling star. Lucas says, I feel like Rogue and Sorcerers have really good mobility and really got AoE clear. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I mean, the variations of kind of like the pros and cons of each class, I think, are kind of important in terms of the design. So, yeah, the Paladin, like the mobility is good. But to basically say, oh, every class should be able to move like the Sorceress or the Rogue, I think would be a mistake. You know, I mean, there's a lot of, I mean, I am evading a lot, but it obviously doesn't feel like the Sorceress. Like you being able to say, oh, the evade is cool, but Sorcerer's teleport is better. Like that's you being able to say that for Diablo 4 is a good thing for the game. I guess is all I'm really saying. You know.
How long are we?
Yeah. Though I will say, when it comes to Sorceress, that's two different things though, Lamal. Evading and casting a skill to be able to move is different. Well, I mean, for the Sorceress, right? Like, one of the things about the Sorceress is that it changes your evade into a teleport. So, like, I mean, I guess that's why I felt like I could compare the Paladin evade to the Sorcerer's teleport, you know? But they are nerfing they did nerf the Sorcerer's teleport though, because if you put it on, or if you replace your evade with a teleport, you used to be able to get some boosts that say attacks reduce evade's cooldown by 1.5 seconds. They changed it so that the teleport on your evade can't be reduced anymore. So like it's always going to be 4 seconds. And when we were playing on the PTR, we were like, oh, like are you guys nerfing the Sorcerer's teleport or what's going on? And the developers said in the campfire chat that they are like nerfing it, but they're putting a lot of the power of that style of teleporting into the Oculus. So you will have to use the Oculus now in order to teleport that fast. Which, honestly, I think that's totally fine. Because, what is it? In Diablo 3, there was the unique wand called the Aetherwalker that removed the teleport cooldown. And I was like, okay, yeah, like this is the purpose for this item. So... remember the Spiritborn evade build? Oh yeah, I mean, bro, I thought there was nothing that was gonna beat the Sorceress teleport as far as speed goes, but then we saw the evade build, bro. That was crazy. All right, literally no cooldown on the evade. that you can literally put it to your scroll wheel and move. Like, that was insane.
Good get for you.
Really, really bad when it comes to developing carpal tunnel, you know, but you know, it was a really good build. All right, Arcadia, there you go, buddy. Nope.
How can I help?
All right, I have maximum mobiles. Let's get a shield. I need the Herald of Zakarum.
There's a shot. All right, calm down.
Damn it.
Get away before somebody sees.
Herald of Zakarum, come on.
Right, calm down.
Ah, here it is.
Somebody sees.
Boom, baby. All right. I do lose some, but that's okay. It's not a greater affix version, but that's okay.
The forge is always hot.
Chance for retribution to do double damage, and I get core skills. Until they introduced the evade build, sorcerer could never compete like clearing off screen. Come on, they did that intentionally. Well, I mean, as far as the evade build, I can tell you the evade build was definitely not intentional. So much so that they nerfed it mid-season when they kind of said previously that there was no intention of nerfing anything in the middle of a season unless it was like systems breaking. And when they say systems breaking, they're like if we let everyone do this build, like it'll break the servers, right? And yeah, like that's not good. All right, here, where are we going? Here we go. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Like all these little maggots, they're just rolling around. I was a little bit confused. Okay, and yeah, I'll never be able to do the cultists for Helltide. Like, bro, come on. They're too rare. See, this is the bad side of playing a paladin, okay? Is that you can't just interact with your objects. On the sorcerers, I can interact with objects just because I had the Hydra that would just automatically target and kill stuff. But the Blessed Hammer is not as efficient, okay? Damn. Is that a Spiritborn or what class is that? That's cool. That's a paladin right there, I think. Yeah, that's a paladin. Damn. Ah, Grotesque Deader, baby!
Want to feel your pain first. This pain was meant for you.
Oh, this pain was meant for you. Alright, 20 exquisite bloods, baby! Alright.
It is done.
Let's see what amulets we get. Strength and life on hits. No, thank you. Alright. We're at 250. Very nice. There it is. The cultist is the only thing that's left. Oh my god. Alright. Let's go to the events, because if the events have a lot of cultists, then I can do this relatively quickly. If not, then... What is happening? Okay, no. Oh wait, there's a few cultists, I guess. Alright. Next event, boy. Oh, where are all these cultists coming from now? Like, bro, previous health hides? Like the health hides I did earlier today? Couldn't find these for the life of me. I'll take it. I will take it.
That's a prime cut, eh? Good get for you.
Alright, nope. Okay, and then there's one more event. And if that event doesn't give me the cultists...
You saved my life.
Oh, actually, I probably will be able to just do the cultists. There's just a lot of them here. I don't know. What is going on?
Without you.
What is happening? No, cultists don't come out of that thing. Oh, here it is. This is the event I was looking for. Alright, the cultists have been cold. Alright, just 100 more cinders, baby. Oh, goblin. Oh, I can have enough room for those obols. Okay. Oh yeah, I should get enough cinders to reach the mystery chest. Or by the time I reach the mystery chest, it should be at enough cinders. Oh, hell yeah, boy! I made it up the ledge. Alright, I'm getting too many of these now. Too many cinders. Alright, just one more chest, I guess. While I'm here. Oh, it's all rune. I almost missed that. It'll show up in the stash though. That would have been okay. Alright, let me get out of here. Boom, baby. Alright, let's see here. Are these even good? Intelligence. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Okay, no nightmare dungeons to do at the same time. Oh, hidden armory. Exceptional items are kept here, granting elite monsters with a powerful loot affix. Interesting. What does this mean? Does that mean that I should like explore the whole dungeon? Alright. Cold. So cold. So wait, does every legendary have a greater affix? Is that what this dungeon's about? Because that'd be pretty cool. Ooh. I'm a ghost. Wait, hold on.
Good get for you.
Yeah, I think every single legendary that I've found so far has a greater affix on it, which is really good. Mechanical box. Boom. Yeah, too bad I don't need that. I already have my mythic unique, baby.
You there! Please, help us get out of here!
Damn. Yeah, every single legendary has a greater affix on it. Pretty interesting. Oh. Okay. Not every single one, but pretty close.
Spare me, please!
Oh, okay. This is kind of weird. I'm normally used to going upwards, not downwards. And in a dungeon like this, anyway. Mm-hmm. Alright, what do we got? Okay. The Animus. Is it here? Ah, the teleports, baby. All right. Here we go. Deposit the animus into the animus urn. Complete. Alright, come out, monsters. Meet your fates. Oh, 218, baby. Oh, that was kind of weird. Alright, clear the inventory. Boom. Next nightmare dungeon. The Hive. The Hive.
Beware what the shadows hide.
Beware what the shadows hide. Damn. All the animus in one place. Damn, baby. Wait, why am I seeing these things? The webbed den. Alright, well that was straightforward. Garen Hold. Obel's Reserve. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. We just have the game sounds. Oh, the obols. That's what the obel reserves mean. Chests filled with obols. Boom. The teleport, baby. Nope. The door is too powerful. Nope. The door is too powerful. Oh, it's windy. It's windy at my place. Oh no! I filled up on hobos! Oh, that's okay. Oh, we'll just... Wow! Alright.
Looks worn. I can fix
I think I still want more shields because one that I have is not a greater affix version and therefore
Somebody sees.
unfortunate trash.
the forge is come back if you need the forge.
All right. Want another go? Oh, there's a shiny
Nope.
feather.
Nopers. Oh, okay. Hidden armory. Ah, hell yeah, boy. Time for an inventory full of greater affix items, baby. Oh, oh, like a ghost, I travel through the gates. Oh, the 3-star ring. Strength, life, critical strike damage. That seems good. That seems very good. Crypt key opens the crypt door. Very, very logical.
How long are we gonna stay?
Where, oh no, no rest for the weary. Don't want to do that event. I am not in the mood for events. Okay. I'm looking for the Sentinel statue. Okay, that was the wrong turn. Not good, not good. Boom. Oh man, that's so good. Just traveling through and ignoring everything. Damn, baby. Alright. Next nightmare dungeon. Oh. Oh, that was just a forgotten soul. The map was trolling me. Whoa, okay. I might be lagging. Oh my god. Not good. Whoa, okay. That guy transformed into a spider. I have not seen that before. Am I running out of sigils? Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Spare me, please. The killers are likely still.
No, thank you. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's sick. Nope. No treasure room for me. Unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. Alright. Let's just clear my inventory. Yo! Lee! Yo, what up, guy? How you doing, good sir? He goes, yo, what's new in Diablo? Yeah, so they actually released a whole new class. Right? What you're seeing right now is the power of the paladin. So I'm playing Blessed Hammer or Hammerden, and it's pretty good. So last Thursday, Paladin. I'm playing a Paladin. Big Pala.
You set a finger on this, I'll add it to my...
Yeah, so last Thursday, Blizzard announced Blizzard announced their next expansion called Lord of Hatred. And if you pre-ordered Lord of Hatred, then you get access to the Paladin class immediately. And so that's what you're seeing on the screen. Aiden! Yo, what up, guy? How you doing, good sir? And it says, yo, how you doing? I'm doing alright. Yo, playing the new Paladin. This build's sick. Yo, that build is amazing. Yeah, it's pretty good. But you know, when Blizzard releases a new class, they tend to tune it on the stronger side because it's kind of dumb to have the new class be a weak class, you know what I mean? So, yo, Mythic Prankster! Ah, snap! Yo! Mythic Prankster, baby! I'm good, dude. Thinking about getting Paladin. He fun. I know he's broken. Yeah, it's pretty fun. The blessed hammers is really strong. Yeah. Yeah, so I would recommend it for sure. But I mean, I'm definitely gonna be playing the new expansion anyways, so like the only possible reason that I'm not gonna play it is because
Specialty.
either like my computer gets destroyed or I become injured or something, or maybe like if I become blind then I won't play. But how much would I have to spend to get him? So the expansion is $40 and that includes Vessel of Hatred, so you get the Spiritborn and the Paladin. And then when the game releases on in April, then you get access to a second class as well. So Lord of Hatred is actually releasing two classes together, or not together, but like in one expansion. One being Paladin, which you're seeing right now, and then a second mystery class that they haven't revealed any details yet. I have Spiritborn already? Nice. Oh yeah, nice. Yeah. So the minimum amount is $40 if you want to play the Paladin right now, but then you get access to the expansion when it releases in April. Yeah. So I've been enjoying the Paladin a lot. It's pretty fun.
Good get for you.
Nice. A lot of auras. Yeah, yeah. So you have I have 3 aura abilities on right now. And when you activate them, you get like even more power, which is really strong. Wait, I already have Vessel of Hatred. Is Lord of Hatred discounted? No, it's not. So you have to pay $40 for the minimum. There's like an ultimate version that's $90. But no. Now if you didn't have Vessel of Hatred and you ordered Lord of Hatred, it's included. But it's not the other way around. Boom, baby! Damn! Ah, hell yeah, boy! 5 mythic uniques and a resplendent spark. Ah, hell yeah, boy! I needed this. Ah, yeah. Damn, a 3-star Doombringer. Ah, the mythics, baby! Hell yeah. Alright, I got 2 mythic uniques now that I need. Alright. Alright. Let's just put these in here. Damn.
The forge is always hot.
Alright, I need Tam and then what? That is what I was using. And let's just masterwork this up.
Kingly make. Use it well.
Ooh.
Come back if you need the forge.
Alright. How rare are the mythic pranksters? So that was the first one that I've seen. And then when I streamed last time, there's a few people that still haven't gotten one. But yeah, you have to get the mythic prankster nightmare dungeon key, and then you find the mythic prankster, and it gives you hell of mythic uniques. So how rare are they? I have no idea, and I'm not even sure how many mythic or how many nightmare dungeons I've done already. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, a 3-star Doombringer. That's pretty good. I would have almost gone 4.
You're a saint.
You're a saint. Couldn't have made it without you.
Yeah, so I mean, I would imagine they're relatively rare, but I mean, I felt like I got it pretty early in the season, so I have no idea. Maybe I'll do many more nightmare dungeons and see. I have no idea. I really don't. All right, there we go, boys. All right, that's gonna be it for me, guys. I'm gonna call it a stream. I'll catch you later. Have a good one. Peace.